Recently, I beat every single rated Zobros demon, and let me say, most of the levels sucked, so I'm gonna rank all of them from worst to best. Keep in mind that this isn't entirely my opinion, and if you disagree, that's totally fine. Anyways, let's start. So what's worse, Love Bubba or Luminum? This was a pretty hard choice, it's Luminum, because let me tell you, this level sucks so much. There's not a single good part about this level. The gameplay is weird as hell and it's not fun. The decoration is horrible, I mean just look at it. And I don't even like the song that much, it kinda drags on. This level also has some really stupid parts like this whole ship, and this wind ball timing, and this cube, and this stupid orb and a robot, and the ending. The ending is so bad. Literally, why would you end any level like this? My favorite part would have to go to the final ship. It's still trash, but it's satisfying once you get it down. Anyways, that's enough of Luminum. Please, never play this level. It's for your own good. I find it quite funny that a level that was made to be bad isn't as bad as a level that, tried to be a level. Love Bubba starts off pretty meh up until the robot. These jumps really suck, and the ship after has invisible portals that you have to memorize the location of, and this is a ball. And this UFO is basically harder than cognition. There's many ways to do it, but it doesn't matter what you do, it's still hard and buggy, and it sucks. After that, you have this. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. There are some saws that come after you as soon as you enter the ship. To dodge them, you need to jump into this portal at a precise time, and you still have to hold the button as you're in the ship to go up early. You have to go high enough to avoid this saw, but low enough not to hit the second one. I found this easier on lower refresh rates, so when I was at the cube, I changed my FPS to 75, and let me just say that it got pretty consistent. Next, there's some invisible saws you gotta avoid. It's pretty easy, to be honest. And this looks hard, but it's not that hard. And then you win. Yeah, from the gameplay you just saw, you can tell that this level was just trash. The only reason that it's better than Luminum is because it's a bit more fun than Luminum, in my opinion. Anyways, enough about the trash gameplay. The decoration had something in the first half. Still ugly, but at least it's not this. And then we have whatever this is. Yeah. Okay, that's it for Love Bubba. Ultimate Demon Mix. I hate it. When you mix easy demons with insane and extreme demons, it's gonna be really unbalanced. And not only that, the hard parts are at the end. The first half is just parts from easier levels. And then they throw Cataclysm at you. And then the hardest part of 9 Circles. And then Supersonic. And then Windy Landscape. Yeah. No. I don't know how I didn't die at the end. Okay, honestly, there's not much to talk about here. Just another mixed level. But I do want to mention this one jump in Supersonic. It's 90 times harder than the real level, because it's not a perfect recreation and you can still die to the saw even if you make the jump. So you have to do the jump super late, it sucks. So yeah, that's UEM. I didn't talk about the decoration for obvious reasons. This used to be my least favorite level in the game, but over time I beat worse. Ayadah was littered with bugs, especially in the first cube. Just slightly hitting an orb wrong could lead to disaster. And also, why would you make only orb gameplay? Orb gameplay sucks. After all that, you get to this mini-ship, which is kinda difficult, and then this UFO is free, and then the next ship is free, and then the UFO after is also free. But then, you get to Madness. The ending of this level is so bad and so hard. Well, at least compared to the rest of it. The ship isn't too bad, but the UFO is so hard. Even with the right click pattern, you are still likely going to die because the jump's right here. It's very easy to go too low. And the ship after isn't as hard, but you can still die there a lot. But after that last gap, it's finally over. Now for the decoration. This is really the only praise I can give this level. The decoration really isn't that bad, and the drop has a cool effect in the blocks. But the thing is, Zobros didn't even decorate this level, Etzer did. So yeah, that's 8-0. This next one's a really forgettable level. It's also the first level on the list that I don't really hate. Swing Squad is a collab level by Zobros, Giron, Onion, and Havoc. It is both really ugly and really weird. The gameplay isn't too terrible, but I didn't like parts such as Havoc's miniship in the final duel. The duel isn't that hard, it's just a bit buggy. Other than those parts, the gameplay wasn't too terrible. The decoration, however, is just a mess. Some parts are just ew, other parts are lazy. To be honest, this level could have been decorated better. But when comparing this to other levels we've seen, Luminum, this isn't that bad. Here's something you may disagree with me on. Forsaken Neon isn't that good. This level has both lazy decoration and questionable gameplay. Here's what I like about Forsaken Neon though. It has an amazing song, it isn't too buggy, and I somehow like this memory part. I don't know how, but I do. Here's what I don't like though. You see this one structure right here? Yeah, it's copy pasted throughout the entire level. This ball part can suck my dick. The transition into the ship is kinda weird, and this wave is just ugly. The cons definitely outweigh the pros here, but I still don't hate this level, it's just not that good. Here's another one you might disagree with me on. Clubstep Nightmares is another forgettable Zobros level. It starts off with a cube that isn't that bad, and then you get this. Like, what am I looking at? And then there's this mini cube right after. It's just here so Zobros can get to building the drop faster. I really don't like this part because it is just complete RNG whether you die at this spot or not. The drop is the best part, no doubt. The ship isn't bad and this cube has some tricky timings, but once again, it's not that bad. I don't like this ball, however. Mainly this one section of it. You can tell it's a pain just by looking at it. And then there's really nothing special to point out at the end. It's just a cube, a ship, and a UFO. It's really not much. The decoration for this level looks the exact same throughout the level, for the most part. Some parts also look pretty empty. Zobros could have done better, to be honest. Overall, not a terrible level, and I found some parts to be kind of fun. Not the ball part though, the ball part sucks. Who could forget the legendary level 9 circles? The level really isn't anything special for the cube, and the ship, and the ball, and the cube. But then, yeah, we all remember the flashy wave. It might not look like anything special now, but if you were looking at this for the first time in 1.9, you would have been blown away. Who knew this could be done in the current update? You know, no move triggers, no move triggers? I gotta say, the wave drags on way too long though. Maybe you could have changed the game mode and not just, oh, I flipped the gravity. Whoa, mini now. Oh, upside down and mini. You've probably seen this level 500 times, so I'm gonna move on now, but let me just say it is not a bad level at all, and it's a good starter hard demon. You probably expected this. My favorite Zobros level is Acropolis. The biggest flaw this level has is that the first cube is impossible, but after that the level is really fun. There isn't really any parts I hate overall. Even the first cube I don't hate, despite it being the hardest part by far. My favorite part has to be the last wave. It's just pretty fun. Now for the decoration. Yes, it is simple and it does drag on, but the theming is really good. Like, it's like you're exploring an abandoned something, I don't know. And the song is a perfect fit for the level as well. I really like the song. I would recommend you play this if you have the skill. It's Zobros' hardest level, but still really fun. Just beware of the first cube. And that's it. That's all the Zobros levels rank. Once again, this was just my opinion, and it's okay to disagree. But anyways, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.